Welcome back to HLN Special Report. I'm Vinny Politan, live in Orlando, Florida, outside the Orange County Courthouse, where the jury has left for the day. But the lawyers and Casey Anthony lingering in there about some motion that may or may not have been filed by the defense. We've got a great panel to talk about everything that's happened today, including some tapes that were shown to the jury, jailhouse visits. Beth Karras, correspondent for In Session on True TV, joins us along with criminal defense attorney Richard Hornsby. They're both here in Orlando. Mike Brooks, HLN law enforcement analyst, joins us in Atlanta. Mike Galanos, host of HLN News Now, also in Atlanta. And Sonny Hostin, contributor for In Session on True TV, joins us from New York City. Thank you all so much. Beth Karras, let me start with you. These jailhouse interviews. Jose Baez and the defense did not want them shown in their entirety in front of this jury, but they were. Oh, no. This one that just completed was monitored by the lead detective, Yuri Melish. He was there watching it and recording it. I mean, there's no right of privacy. One has to question whether or not Lee Anthony was actually an agent of the police at that point. Shouldn't be questioning someone, even as an agent of the police, when you know that they have an attorney. In any event, Lee Anthony trying to get information out of his sister. It's emotional. He's a very different person in these jailhouse tapes than he was on the stand, right? He was very reticent to talk. He was a chatterbox in these videos. And he's like a detective. And from what I understand, he's a guy who wanted to be a detective growing up. He used to like watching those shows, and he's kind of playing that role there, but obviously cares a lot about his niece Kaylee, trying to find her. Mike Galano says, I watched all these jailhouse visits today, the dynamics, the family dynamics, but what I also noticed was a little bit of skepticism, or they really weren't getting along with Jose Baez, because this is when Baez is first in the case. They don't know him that well, and there's a little bit of lack of trust on the part of the Anthony family with Jose Baez. Yeah, almost like, Casey, if you want out, let's get somebody else in the picture. That was interesting. Vinny, if I'm a juror here, I'm going big picture. I've seen basically a quadruple feature, 4 videos through the day, and there's one theme. Casey Anthony is a liar. And the bigger picture for me now is, I can't believe a word she says. Take that the next step. I can't believe anything the defense is saying either. Am I really going to believe this theory that's coming from Casey Anthony? Because when she's talking, she's lying, Vinny. Yeah, Mike, you make a great point. And Richard, that's a challenge for the defense, right? Because Jose Baez gives an opening statement that this jury's got to wonder, well, where did he get all these facts from? Did he get her from Casey Anthony, the one who can't tell the truth?
Well, the bottom line is these videos clearly undermine Jose Baez, and it was a big mistake on his part not to have gone out and tried to redact these things. The fact that the family was questioning his way he was handling the case, the fact that a lot of the things he said, she specifically undermines. He tried to make a point about the weight, and there they are talking about the weight and how she's not eating as much. They talk about the pool and the car and George Anthony. Just every single issue that Jose Baez has made part of his defense is undermined in these videos. And the bottom line is, as Mike said, was when Casey Anthony's talking, she's lying. She's lying. Sonny Hostin, it's the defense. This is what Jose Baez was dealt the hand. And I've got to wonder, is the jury thinking that Jose Baez's story is just another one of Casey's lies?
They must be thinking that. I mean, bottom line is, in order for them to prove up that opening statement, Vinny, that bombshell opening statement, they've got to put Casey Anthony on the witness stand. Is the jury going to believe anything that she says? It's going to be a real tough thing for the defense.
I don't know. Much more special report straight ahead. Don't go anywhere.